Hello everyone, I am back for another Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade summoning video in which the Teen Kento Nanami banner is finally here. So, of course, I am summoning. I am quite excited to get right into it. As I get I don't mind that memory ain't the new one. Oh, no way! No, no way on the first temple is insane! Yeah! Let's freaking go! Yo! Alright everyone, with that being said, I am extremely satisfied with pulling Kento Nanami on the free ticket to summon. Now I am going back in for a second time, but I actually have some hot fire with 2 memories and 1 character. So y'all know what that means. We are getting Itadori Yuji, but that could be a massive W if I can hit another memory. We still take that. That's a W. That is hot fire. I mean, we take a dupe shard of a character for freaking sure. Here is the box. By the way, I have focused on not only the top of my box, keeping my DPS characters, the square right here with Yuji, Sukuna, and Toji as my 4 colors of damage per second units. I also am keeping up with the bottom of my box specifically right now. As you can see, I put a lot of materials into leveling up Nanami's skills to make sure he supports the most that he can, because he applies red damage dealt increase to all allies at a very high level. That is why, along with him being a limited character, that he is so powerful. But I will wrap up these summons there. I am extremely satisfied with how that all turns out. Not only do I have some dupe arms and characters, I also was able to acquire the new Nanami. So, that's just a massive W all around the chat. With that all being said, Nanami is definitely worth summoning for freaking sure. Not only is he a limited character, but he is the most powerful red support, just like how Shoko is the most powerful green support and also a limited character. So it really feels like they revitalized this celebration with the Nanami after the celebration fell asleep after Shoko's release for about a month and some change. We have this, we have AP recovery, we have obviously the new event, but along with that we have the event recollection now live, and we have a UI update as well. Very nice stuff. But with that all out of the way, I do want to make mention that you all should save for the 2nd anniversary for Japan, aka the 1st anniversary for global, because I anticipate that content will come around the same time, if not very, very, very soon. And those will definitely be characters that y'all do not want to miss out on. It's going to be anniversary time, absolutely peak Shibuya, and then getting into the season 3 content shortly after that, as I expect. We only have a handful of characters. Literally, I can count them on my one hand. We have Dagon, we have Chozo, we have Naobito Zenin, we have Ino, and we have Seance Toji left to come onto Global. I could count those on my 5 fingers. It is so close to having everything tidied up here, and that is absolutely spectacular, even if we don't fully sync up, just because of the fact that, a year ago we were literally a year behind. So it is great that we are only a couple of months behind on content anyway. Absolutely love to see that for sure. And I, of course, plan to continue to grade up and level up this Nanami so he has enough HP where I can take him into difficult fights comfortably, because later stages of Tower B hidden, I am on Tower floor 66. Really doing some attempts on that, grinding out attempts, but y'all, now that these bosses have resistance to debuffs, Domain Kojo isn't really carrying as much as I would want him to in these newer stages. But along with that, and the PC version being counted as content for a week for some reason, I didn't necessarily enjoy that, although the PC version is absolute fire. I don't think that it should necessarily be counted as the week's worth of content, because, logging on to PC version. Well, what are we going to do for the week? Exactly, right? So, with that, and of course the global exclusive limited Tower floors, we have quite a bit to do. Now we are revitalized, we are here, and with content that we don't even know the full details about, because they haven't even come out on the Japan version, like new domain investigation, new original story, absolute hot fire that we're getting some more of that. Let's go! And of course, finishing up the Shibuya wave here shortly is going to be absolute cinema. Alrighty, y'all, with that all out of the way, hopefully y'all enjoyed. If you did, consider liking, and if you enjoy the channel, have not done so already, consider subscribing, turning on the notification bell. I greatly appreciate all that. But with that all out of the way, I will get on out of here, and I will recommend right now, since Global's anniversary should literally be in exactly about 2 months, y'all. Global's anniversary should be in about 2 months, given some change or two. Y'all, we gotta be ready for all the peak and, of course, probably limited characters that come out for that. That's why it's such a W that I got him off the free 10 pull, is so I can save all my cubes for that celebration. Y'all, this has been a fantastic summoning video. I'll get on out of here. Let me know how y'all did. And yes, this will definitely be ending the hidden inventory summons. I definitely was waiting on this character for literally a month and a half, because Shoko dropped and then there was no new character for a month. That was kind of insane. But hopefully we do get back into Shibuya. Hopefully Inu gets released from the Shadow Realm and onto Global. That's always the one thing that gets weird and funky with a game catching up to another version of the same game, is when characters just go MIA for like months. It can get scary. Literally, I believe the Dead Mall event is infamous on Global because literally that series of events just got straight skipped and banished to the Shadow Realm, and now it's just MIA for however knows long. So I'll just get on out of here. Hopefully I'll enjoy it, and until next time, which is probably going to be at the anniversary time when we get probably some new limited characters, hopefully, because I can expect us to be at around the same level of content, if not for sure being absolutely a great time regardless. Y'all, definitely consider saving after this. I know Chozo is peak, do not get me wrong. And after, I'd say honestly, after the first anniversary, y'all could actually start loosening y'all's cube spending. I'm going to tell you how to spend your cubes, but if I was going to, and I am, you should probably save for the anniversary, and then after that, y'all could go crazy for a couple months, because the next big thing after that is probably, I say probably, going to be, of course, the half anniversary in the summer. That's a far ways away from now. Far ways away. We're getting onto now their schedule, their timing, so we have the window to save for cubes. Despite things being a little boring, we now have a positive now that we don't have to be rushing. We're not pumping out these banners back to back to back to back to back to back to back. So we have time to save up, chat. As well, I definitely consider going for Sukuna if you haven't already, for sure. He is a great unit. You can replace him, but he is a great limited card. Alrighty, y'all. That out of the way. I am very satisfied with these summons, and I am going to let y'all go. I'm going to get out of here. If y'all wanted me to do more Phantom Parade videos, by all means, I will. Just let me know, y'all, because the plan right now is to really just hold everything off, you know, farm in the background, and then just do videos over the anniversary time, because we are having End of Shibuya, and then after End of Shibuya, it is going to be straight into what I anticipate is going to be the content for season 3 coming out in January. That, and we have apparently a sequel manga out now, which is a little wild. I am going to have to see what that's all about. But y'all, see y'all on the flippity flop. Very satisfied with these summons, and until next time, that's all for now. Hidden inventory celebration overall, very, very good summons, and that is really going to pair well into going straight into the first anniversary for Global. But after that, we will be home free. We will be home set. You will be able to really start saving them cubes, and that's gonna be a massive W. All right, I'll get on out of here, and until next time, bye.